To you as I come at you from my quarters in a little hut in Ethiopia with some vaguely cliche yoga type music playing in the background. So I settle into my comfy bed with a nice um, water bottle. Something just struck me. How the fuck has it taken me this many videos to finally mention or have a chat about Harry Potter and the characters? I'm very disappointed in myself. Anyway, so I just had this moment where I've been wearing my Slytherin socks today. So I have the houses of all the I have I got a pair of multi pack of socks for Christmas with all the different Hogwarts houses, and I tend to wear the one that's most fitting for the day on each day. So, for example, if I'm out on a noble exploration in nature, Gryffindor would be the one. If it's a day of chilling and unwinding, maybe Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw would be if I'm doing my writing, creative kind of stuff, plotting, that kind of shit. And Slytherin is my more mischievous, nightlife, etc. side. And more than anything, just because all my other socks were dirty, I wore my Slytherin socks today. I don't know whether that subconsciously changed my experience of the day at some kind of level. But in any case, it seems to have been a very mischievous day, a kind of day that was very, very Slytherin-y. And by Slytherin-y, I mean Slytherin in its best sense, which is the sense of that of Draco Malfoy, who is my favourite character in Harry Potter. So I find him fucking hilarious. Every time I listen to the Harry Potter audiobooks, the times I'm looking forward to most are the bits when Harry's been getting off in his high horse talking about how he wants to save the world, some bullshit like that, and then Malfoy comes in and gives him a good old "shut it, Potter," you know, you're blah 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 blah. I think that in Harry Potter, as in life, what Draco Malfoy really is as a character, what he kind of serves the purpose of him is as an influence in the Harry Potter world, is that character, the influence which is taking the piss out of it, so not keeping it too serious, that's sort of cutting it down. So like Harry for me is the ultimate Gryffindor in the sense that I don't know what the Sorting Hat was thinking. He definitely doesn't have any Slytherin in him. His whole mindset, I think, which a lot of people reading it, myself included, found a bit boring, was that he seems to be so relentlessly pure. Like, I want to be, like saving people, all that kind of shit. He just seems a bit like, oh come on, mate, like show some edges, be a bit more funny. And I think the way that J.K. Rowling kind of gets around Harry being such a boring too-gooder is by having, instead of making him being able to take the piss out of himself, which if he did have that, then I don't think there would be any need for Draco Malfoy. I think Draco Malfoy that is in there is the necessary counterbalance to Harry's being too much of a smart ass, too much of a do-gooder. And I think Hermione, on the other hand, works as Harry's more Ravenclaw Yeah, because I think Hermione is, come on, fundamentally she's Ravenclaw type. Really, she's the brains, obviously. I think what she works as is yeah, she works as Harry's logical counterbalance. She comes in, steps in to say, "Look, Harry, like, you probably might be getting a bit carried away with your gusto here. Um, maybe take a step back and use your logic." And then I think Ron is really actually more of like a Hufflepuffing character, really. He's more the influence on Harry. He's basically saying, look, just giving him a pat on the back, saying, you know what, mate, it's all right. Like, chill out a bit. Like, don't worry about it. It's fine. I think that, and these four quarters, four elements, so you have the Gryffindor, which is the striving to get stuff right, which is, it has its good side, which is, you're pushing in a positive direction, you're trying to make good things happen. But on its negative side, it can get too rigid. Yeah, so that's on the one side, and then second we've got Hermione Ravenclaw, which is the logical side, which on its good side, well, yeah, it uses logic, it can reason things through, but on its bad side, stops you experiencing reality and understanding instinct and gut, and that's definitely what Hermione lacks throughout a lot of Harry Potter. There are some times when Harry just acts on his gut instinct and tells Hermione to fuck off a bit, basically. And Harry is always right when he goes to his gut instinct rather than what Hermione tells her. So that's two, and then the Hufflepuff is the yin side, the let go. It's okay. Nothing needs to change. Don't try to be different. Yeah, because that's what Ron does. Ron never tells Harry to be any different from how he is. No. And then there's the Slytherin side, which is the smack you out of line when you're being too much a goody two shoes. I see those four strands of things as the kind of strands in my life. I mean, maybe I'm subconsciously, I don't know, but I mean, I got a tattoo on my back, which shaped to save you a half an hour video. Embodies what the four elements that I think make up what it is to be me. And when I wrote that down, I wrote down there was the adventurous side, which was characterized by the stars. There's the two, there's the plotting logical side by the diary. Three, there's the friendship, the softness, the laughter side, which was the hand. And four was the yin side, the letting go, which is the beach. So if I put them into categories to houses, I suppose that would mean Gryffindor is is that adventurous side. Slytherin is like the laughtery side. Ravenclaw the logical, and Hufflepuff the letting go, the yin side. Huh, that's a fun way of talking about it. yeah, I think this will make me listen to Harry Potter a little bit differently in times to come. It's been fun to explore these ideas. Yeah, Malfoy definitely is my favourite character today. Anyway, right.